wrestling superpower, and they made huge investments in the sport in Kyrgyzstan, recently hosting the Asian Qualifier in Bishkek. And so it's great to see the men's freestyle Kyrgyzstani wrestlers out here trying to keep up with their teammates and compatriots.
Yeah, they really love their wrestling in that country. And you talk to our UWW staff, they really enjoyed covering the event, Bishkek this year. And these wrestlers are treated like celebrities. They had to actually do some of the interviews with some of their top wrestlers in the mountains away from the population just because there were so many people wanting to be around it. Offensive opportunity here for Gojin, and he will finish it up with the 2. So Turkiye blasts the opening 2 points in this first period. Quick gut wrench as well from Gojin.
He's just not quite able to get a lock on the body there of Izabekov, but nice little duck under the opening there into that high crotch position, and we're back up standing. You see the left anchor there of Izabekov's left hand on the head. You can just imagine how much power is being forced on the necks of these two athletes in this embrace. Once again, Gojin in on that high crotch position, looking to continue to build up his position, keep his head high here. A roll through from Izabekov, but Gojin gets the 2. Trying to maintain exposure on this position.
Good job there by Gojin to get the 2. That makes it 4-0 as we take another look at the exposure. Challenge is going to be called, and Izabekov, Kyrgyzstan with this challenge of that last 2. They might want 2 of their own. We'll have to take another look at it again to check it out. You see the independent replay official over at the table. You have 3 officials who conduct control of the mat, the referee who's physically on the mat, and then the judge and the mat chairman. But when it goes to a replay, it's completely separate from those 3 officials, and it's with that gentleman right there, a replay official, who breaks everything down. So as you settle in, maybe tuning in for the first time with us today, we're going to be seeing exactly what they are seeing as they fast forward and rewind to that moment that's being challenged. You'll be able to follow along and watch at home.
So we're seeing the independent review panel here watch all the various angles of the move, discuss as a team who was in control and what time. So here's the action that we're reviewing, that high crotch of Gojin. You can see him grabbing the ankle with his 2 hands, and we see that Izabekov has a deep waist wrapped around with his right hand, that far hip, and he looks like he almost initiates here that roll through in this position. You can see both of his feet get lifted off though by Gojin. You can see both in the left, both athletes standing side by side, patiently watching the same replay that we are.
We have here 2 points blue, 2 points red, and after again 2 points red. Here is hand to hand, and it's 2 points red. Final decision: 2 blue, 2 red, 2 red. Challenge 1.
All right, so an additional 2. I figured it'd be 2-2, but they go an additional 1 as well on that. Challenge is 1. Izabekov gets his 2, but it ends up being a wash because Gökçen gets an additional 2 from the extra look at it. So 6-2 our score, Turkiye. Gökçen in the red, 20 seconds to go in this first period. 27-year-old, world bronze, world silver at the U23 level, has never medaled at the senior world championships. See him keeping almost like that tripod position, that right arm as a post planted against the mat, and the first period comes to an end in a 6-2 lead through the first 3 minutes.
Great opening first round here for Gökçen. Hit 2 solid attacks. You can imagine the pressure for these athletes competing for that last Paris Olympic qualifying ticket. And for the Turkish men in front of their hometown crowd with so much expectations and pressure. But ultimately, you can only think about the outcome. You can only think about what you can control in these moments. And so far right now, he's doing a great job controlling what he can.
A quick 30-second break. Both wrestlers back in the center, and here we go. Period number 2. Early round action from men's freestyle as we are working at 86 kilos. IZABEKOV.
So again, we see here Gökçen adopting this very low stance.
Ladies and gentlemen, next performance, freestyle 86 kilos
Almost his right hand down low, protecting his right lead leg from the offense of IZABEKOV. And we just don't see a lot of tactical errors from the Turkish athletes in these types of matches. They're so composed in these situations. Really great wrestling sense here. IZABEKOV is really going to have to change his pressure, change his intensity if he wants to open up on Gökçen and create some offense.
Gökçen able to sneak in there just for a brief moment, steered aside by IZABEKOV. Really haven't seen the green light turn on for Altay IZABEKOV. He's been very cautious as far as the shot count goes. He was looking for more of the reaction and the counter offense. Clearly Gökçen has been the more aggressive wrestler, and as a result with that 6-2 lead.
Gökçen's done a really great job of keeping IZABEKOV right in front of him, keeping him in his field of view. IZABEKOV is really going to have to open up angles. He's been taking steps forward, but not side to side to open up those angles on Gökçen to create those attacks. And it's just not been enough to get in on his legs.
Finally able to slide his way in, but you see the hip action there, and now the body lock right over the top. Goes Gökçen here, trying to lift his way through. Has that far ankle. Gökçen with the ankle. IZABEKOV still holding that thigh as the two continue to spin near the center. Precious time coming down off the clock as well, and eventually it's Gökçen. Was able to get the 2. How was he able to get that done, Erica?
I mean, just such a great job of using his leg strength and grabbing on that Olympic lift, putting so much pressure on IZABEKOV's hips and shoulders to eventually whittle him down and get that go behind. He's really controlled this match from start to finish, dictated the pace and dictated all of the attacks, both offensively and defensively.
Big crowd enjoying this one, and Olympic hopes remain alive at 86 kilos for Turkiye and Osman Gökçen. He is your winner, 8-2 in his first test of this afternoon.